Right now, all the employees are busy in understanding the definition of wages under the Code on Wages 2019 and also how to restructure the salary for their employees. In this video, I am trying to outline a framework of total remuneration as per the new labor codes. The total remuneration shall be structured into two distinct components, part A and part B. Part A you can call it as a salary and part B like other benefit. So part A shall comprise all fixed elements of compensation as mutually agreed between the employee and the employer at the time of joining or at the time of entering into a employment contract or at the time of signing an appointment letter. These components represent consideration for the discharge of contractual duties and obligations. Part B, in contrast, will include those components which are over and above Part A. So, these are subject to few conditions, criteria, and policy provisions. Such components are typically introduced for incentivization, enhancement of productivity, improving the work conditions, or employee welfare. It is pertinent to note that Part A shall be uniformly paid to all, irrespective of role, grade, and performance parameters. Part B shall be contingent in nature, and its applicability and payout shall be governed strictly by defined policies and prescribed conditions. While Part A is contractual in nature, Part B is policy driven and conditional. As per the statutory wage definition, total remuneration is aggregate of Part A and Part B. However, the following compliance threshold is critical. Part B cannot exceed the 50% of the total remuneration. In the event the aggregate part of components of Part B exceeds the threshold of 50% of total remuneration, the excess amount will be added to Part A, making it wages. So, as per the new provisions, all the statutory dues, contributions, including and not limited to provident fund, gratuity, or any other social security benefit, shall be computed on this revised wage amount. With regard to the variable components, the following position applies. Any variable component of remuneration paid to employees, whether under a policy or otherwise, shall ordinarily make part of wages. It can be excluded from wages only if the payment is restricted to a defined category or class of employees. A formally documented policy is present and it governs such payment. And there exists a demonstrable or measurable basis under which the payment may become zero one day. In circumstances where variable, variable pay is paid to all employees uniformly, either as a matter of course or without substantive performance linked conditions, such payments shall not qualify for exclusion and will become part of the remuneration or the wages. Now let us try to understand the compliance implications for the employers. This is going to increase the variability month on month, and this is going to increase the statutory contribution obligations. Third one, elevated liability towards gratuity and the leave encashment. Also, this is going to complicate the actuary assessment and provisioning. To reduce the complications, it is advisable that the provident fund contributions are aligned with the statutory provisions or at least have a ceiling limit, internal ceiling limit restricting the statutory contributions or the PF contributions. Secondly, excessive reliance on the variable should be avoided, and the policy for this variable payout must have a clause which says that there is a chance that you will earn zero incentive. It may be because of poor performance of the individual or poor performance of the organization. And lastly, all the excluded part under the part B should have a documented policy. We should have clear cut conditions, criteria, governing rules, according to which all these benefits will be paid. For further analysis and updates on the labor codes, my channel can be followed.